definitely make sure to send some love and gratitude to her for that. Basically, what she said to me was there's a lot of information about when twin flames are disconnected from each other. There's not a whole lot of information about when twin flames reunite and they're back in a relationship with each other, trying to navigate the energies, of their reconnection, because the truth is, when we break up with somebody, we're both now living our lives and having new experiences without each other. So when we come back together to reunite, it can be hard to work through some of those energies, So that is what this reading is about. When she said that to me, I marinated on it for a while, and this is basically what I have come up with. So I hope that you enjoy this. All the decks that I'm using are listed in the description below. So anyways, Scorpio, here is the Death card, which represents your energy, okay? And we're going to go through these cards here because to me, when twin flames come together, but then they disconnect and at some point they reunite, that's very significant. It's a dimensional shift of their experience with each other when they come back together. And this particular tarot deck, the Vice Versa Tarot, is such a beautiful deck to illustrate that dimensional shift and what I'm trying to illustrate. So we have a little story here about that twin flame dimensional shift before we get right into your reading. But I just want to say this is your card, and these are all the other zodiac signs. Now, this is a general reading, so absolutely no other zodiac sign is, cut out for this reading. You could have any zodiac sign as your twin flame, but for some of you, you need this extra special confirmation, and I'm going to pull a card for another zodiac sign. And so for those of you with the twin flame of this zodiac sign I pull, this will be a very special confirmation just for you, okay? And I'm leaving this up to Spirit's discretion. So if it's your twin flame sign, then, this will have very special meaning for you, and you need to give lots of gratitude to the universe. So we have the Temperance card. So for Scorpio, if your twin flame is a Sagittarius, this is a very special confirmation and reading for you. Okay, now again, that does not exclude any other signs. That is just a special confirmation to somebody from Spirit. Okay, so let's get into this. This is the story of twin flames meeting, then walking away from each other, and what happens while they're apart, and then when they come back together. So look at the cards. What is the energy you are getting from them? I want to get right in and show you. This is the Ace of Cups, okay? And this is the connection. We come together, we meet, but we're under the guise of the moon and the stars. So much is hidden about you and about them, but we come together in this dreamy state and we're connected. And now here we see the ace becomes two, so one becomes two, and the sun is now beginning to rise, and we recognize the connection and bond we have, in each other. And now here we are transitioning into the lover's energy, and you see the sun is fully in the sky. All things are now illuminated, and we recognize our differences. We recognize our incompatibilities now. But on this side, in this dimension of this experience, we're more apt to push against each other, trying to transform or change the other, rather than working with, the alchemy of ourself and learning how to flow with each other. It's more like we work against each other. And, time passes and we have had many experiences together. There's great love with each other, and this Two of Cups has now turned into 10. But in this energy, there is still much to learn. There are many experiences that you both need to have, but at this point in the journey, those experiences no longer include each other, okay? And you'll see the Ten of Cups now is down to the Eight of Cups as we walk away from the relationship. And the reason that 10 goes into the 8 is because as the relationship ends, each one of you keep a cup, which means you don't fully let the relationship go. You take one of these cups with you as you walk away, only leaving 8 behind, okay? And the ending of this relationship is very destructive to you. It shakes your foundation about so many things, and it brings you great sadness, okay? And if you look here, this Ten of Swords, nobody could survive an attack like this. And the thing is, your twin flame has the only sword that can penetrate this armor, just as you have the only sword that can truly penetrate their armor in a very deep way that nobody else can, okay? And so you move through these energies and you come into the Hanged Man state where you recognize the love with this twin flame, but you know so much has to change. There's great sacrifice needed on your behalf. There's great sacrifice needed on their behalf because, like I said, this version, it cannot exist now. It is dead. Nothing could survive an attack such as this. But again, remember, this is part of the destined plan, because as you move through these energies, it changes. And this is where the dimension shift starts to happen. There's a blue flower here. There's some growth through the pain. And, here's this knight before all the swords are within him. And he is recognizing how all of this happened. His role in it. The other person's role in it. The universe's role in it. There's just this awakening happening. And we come out of that armor and remove the swords, and we're now again looking back upon it, and we are seeing that the destruction had to take place because the relationship as it was had no longevity, but the two of you at the time were not compatible because this is the Sphinx. Okay, it's connected to the Chariot card. The Chariot has wrecked upon the shore of the tower, and now each Sphinx swims away onto their own journey. Much to learn, much to look back upon and reflect upon, to understand about everything that happened here. Okay, and then that begins to happen. And we come to this side of the Eight of Cups, where now instead of anger, hatred, and hurt, we're back to this, element of the inner child, where we realize that the ending is actually just a new beginning, and all is not lost, and there's restored faith and hope, and the illusions have been broken. So the fluffier energies appear where it was under the guise of the moon and stars. Now we see through that illusion. We see love and twin flame connection for what it truly is, what it truly means. And now where there was much to learn, okay, now we have shifted dimension, and we realize our love was written in the stars, and this is a soul connection that is unbreakable. Nobody can come in between this love, this connection, okay? And because of that, now our love is no longer under the guise of the moon and the stars. The sun is high in the sky, okay? And we recognize this is the only love for me. And now we come to the other dimension of the Two of Cups, and this is literally the twin flame card right here, this energy on this side. Whoops. And You see the star up there, okay? So this is the full recognition of there is nobody else for me. And because of the time we have spent apart, now when we come back together, we're no longer pushing against the current, against each other. We have tempered ourselves. We flow with each other. We flow with each other's differences, opposed to pushing against them. Okay? So that is the story of the twin flame meeting, disconnection, and coming back together. Remember, an eclipse is not the death of the sun. It's only a moment of darkness. And that's how you need to view the separation between you and your twin flame, because something had to really be shed. And you in them, the pain is what was needed to completely rip you open, break the foundation, the mask come off, to put you into this place where there is no illusion about love. You've lived it, you've learned it, and now it's the real deal when you come back together, okay? So, Scorpio, let's get right into your personal reconnection with your twin flame, okay? This is all about when you and your twin flame are reunited, and, information to guide you. So let's see what the overall energy is when you guys come back together. Okay. I guess there's our card. So we have the protection card. This is saying that when you guys come back together, it is 100%, and look at the two swans, twin flames there. When you guys come back together, it's this energy. You guys aren't dealing with this anymore. Do you see the difference? Just the vibration? Okay? This is not the energy you guys come back in. This is the energy. You guys are written in the stars. Your relationship is divine, is protected. Nobody can come in between the two of you. So let's take a look and see what your biggest fear is in regards to reconnecting with this twin flame, and what their biggest fear is. Well, there's your biggest fear. So this means one of two things for me, Scorpio, since this is a general. You're either worried about your twin flame getting distracted. This could be by another person, by an addiction, a problem, just old patterns of behavior. It can mean so many different things, but your biggest fear is like whatever was the biggest issue before is like they're going to fall back into that rut again, okay? For others of you, since this is general, it's the opposite of that, where you are afraid that this will be the energy for yourself, where old patterns or old behavior will suck you back in, which damage the relationship. So apply it how it fits. Now, for them, their biggest fear is that, wow, the Mystic Circle. That is, well, you're a Scorpio. With this, I really feel that they are afraid for you to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but about either while you guys were together the first time, or everything that they were truly doing while you guys were apart. Like, they really fear that ability where you can sense into them, but also with that, if there's no secret there, this is the way that you are empathic, the way you are psychic, the way you connect to them actually kind of scares them, that you can see inside of them and know them so well as you do. That's a bit of a heavy energy for them, and as much as they appreciate that, and that's what draws them to you so strongly, at the same time it really scares them, because they know there is no keeping the secret from you. You will eventually feel it and see it for what it is. So let's see what the remedy is for these insecurities and fears. that you and your twin flame both have. So yours is perception beyond the veil of illusion. To me, this here is saying that this fear and insecurity, though may be based on fact of the past, now in the present it's pure fiction, and you need to realize that it's like an insecurity that you are creating in your own head. But more to the point is, just as I was saying, that it frightens them how you can just see beyond all the crap, beyond the veil of illusion. Allow yourself to see everything, okay? Do not fear it. There's nothing there that can break this up, okay? What has happened has happened. We're in the now. And in the now, you need to see that this unitement is written in the stars. And this is exactly where you are meant to be. For them, the remedy is the 9 of Hearts. How sweet is that? They just need to recognize that you are who you are, and you will always see the truth, but you are their heart and soul, and that's all that they should really focus on. That's all that really needs to matter, is that you are their wish, you are their heart and soul, and yeah, you will always see through their crap, but that's what's going to keep them on their toes to be a better person. That's just so sweet, that 9 of Hearts. Let's pull some more information about when the two of you reconnect and come back together, and how that happens. Hearts are like jumpy. Let's see. So we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So when you two reunite, it's definitely like it just happens. Oh, yes. This is a perfect confirmation that this is a new dimension of love, of a twin flame experience when you guys come back together. It's not a rehash of the past. This is a whole new experience, Scorpio, when the two of you reunite and come back together. So let's pull, make sure I got the right one. Yeah, let's pull a Cups card to see what your emotional energy is towards your twin flame when when you guys are reuniting, and what their emotional energy is towards you. Okay. So there is nothing more that you want than to reunite with them, okay? This is your emotional energy. You want to return to them. Being without them is like a long journey through the desert. They're the only one that you love. Even if you've dated other people, like, you know that that is the one for you. But also with this card, there's this element, and I'm not surprised with the siren here, where you're afraid that, like, they're gonna just leave you. But they're not. They're not, okay? You guys have brand new love igniting. And here they are coming out as the 3 of Cups. So for them, coming back together with you is a beautiful celebration of their heart and soul. And it's making them happy. It's everything that they want. But with that 3rd cup there, again, there's some sort of like distraction of, and it could have been a person, an addiction, just a pattern of behavior, as we've gone over, and they want you to, like, know, like, that's gone. Whatever that was, whatever that represents, like, it's not present anymore. So let's see what your spiritual energy is and their spiritual energy. Okay, yeah. You are like, you are my one. We have come so far. We've gone through so much. You're the only one I want. But, you know, again, there's that fear, Scorpio. And here they are showing up as the 8 of flames. Yeah, they're all about you. no question in my mind that this is like the real deal this time. They don't want to be with anybody else but you. The past is the past, and there's a beautiful new dimension of love and twin flame experience for you guys. So let's pull a card to see what needs to be healed inside of you and what needs to be healed inside of them. So we have you as the water elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. How perfect is this for you? Look at you are more than this siren, okay? There's nothing you need to worry about. This is even card 11, twin flame right there. Flow through the changes of the past. Trust in the now, that you would not be reuniting if it wasn't meant to be, okay? Let the past go. Your twin flame only wants you. They have the crystal ascension. I attune to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. This here to me says that they will really benefit well from Reiki, but also because we have the mystic circle. This is saying that they have a gift with crystals, okay? Whatever that power that it invigorates in them, it could be on so many levels. They could also be a Reiki healer. But now that this has come out, I feel like this twin flame also has ability like you have, and your relationship with them is to help them grow that ability. And this is general, so it could be the other way around, but I feel strongest it's like you help them grow their ability, but Reiki will really help them balance their own energy, okay? And you need to flow, Scorpio. Get out of your head. You need to flow, okay? Let's see what experiences are on the horizon for you guys as, you fall into this reunitement and start your journey together once more. Alright, we have confidence. Yes, this is a beautiful reunion, okay? We have hope. I love it. And we have individuality. Yeah, this is such a beautiful reunitement, Scorpio. This is saying that if there was codependency before, now we are interdependent, okay? Also with individuality, I feel like this is more for you, that for your twin flame, Scorpio, there is nobody like you in this world. If they were distracted in the past by other things, it's not going to happen this time. They recognize you for what you are. Whether they're consciously aware of it or not, they're recognizing that twin flame energy and connection that exists between the two of you. Okay, so you should have full confidence and hope and faith in their love for you. Whatever is going on with them, yeah, look at this, was just about to fly out. Divine connection. Yes, you guys are twin flames. You are soulmates. You are meant to be. Okay, let go of the fear. When you come back together, we have shifted dimension. Okay, we've gone from this to this. So, believe in your love. Believe in your twin flame. Help them grow their gift. Alright. Here is your advice. Dream your life. Yes. Focus all of your energy. If you're going to be stuck in your head, be in there and be dreaming big and fun and great things for you and your twin flame. You have a lot of magical energy within you for that. Attention and focus. Man, so you got air twice. Bring your attention and your focus to the now, Scorpio. What is happening between you and your twin flame now? And only dream of a beautiful future. Emerging the real you. Look at this is Earth. So this is a manifestation to me of where you're dreaming this beautiful life, you put all your energy and focus in the now, you let the past go, and you guys like have this beautiful abundance that plays out between the two of you. Scorpio, believe me, you have nothing to worry about in this reunitement. You guys are meant to be. There's been several confirmations throughout this whole reading, and don't be afraid. They're not going to leave you this time, okay? Or if you feel flighty and you're the one that always bounces out, I think that this time you're going to stick, okay? So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I